F-150 upper ball joint. Got to replace this whole control arm. Got to pull the strut and the spring out. First thing you do is take the tie rod loose, ball joint loose. Smack this with a hammer really hard right there. This will pop loose. Smack this with a hammer real hard. That'll pop loose and fall out of your way. Take the bolt, big bolt out of the bottom of the strut. There's 3 bolts, 15 millimeter all around the top. Wiggle that whole strut out of there, and then you pull these bolts from the inside. They stick out, so we'll go ahead and show you this here. See how long it takes me. It shouldn't take me about an hour to change this one. Alright, this is what you end up with. Tie rod loose, spindle loose. Take your 3 bolts out of the top, your 1 big ass bolt out of the bottom, pull the strut out, and then there's 2 21 millimeters in here that go in that way. Then you just replace the whole control arm in that big box down there. So we'll get going again. Got the bolts out, got the control arm out. 40 minutes for everything. I think we'll probably have to put it back together. Alright, there's the new control arm in. Stuck the strut back up in there. Tighten everything back up. And then we got a lower ball joint over on this side. Take the spindle off of this one, because the ball joint won't clear that spot right there without the spindle tipping out. So that's just pressed in with it's got a C-clamp or a big circlip, and they're just pressed in, so they come out pretty easy. Alright, got the press on it. Make sure you get the C-clip out. That's it. Ball joint's out. We put the new one in the same way. Well, the Nova's back. Took them springs out. Those are the ones you seen me put in last week. Now he wants these springs put in. And we also took those coilovers out. Those coilovers there, we took those out. We're just going to put a totally different set of springs in it now. Different rate. And I'm going to weld some nuts in here for the shocks, so you don't have to get in there with wrenches. We're just going to tack those hardened nuts in there and make life easier for everybody. But we're not going to finish this up today. We've got to get the nuts welded and spring compressor to smash these springs, because they're an absolute pain to put in.